Today we're going to look at, is Calgary, Alberta really the best city to live in Canada? And the reasons why or why not. Please watch to the end and give me your opinion and comments in the chat. Welcome to my channel, Living in and Moving to Calgary, Alberta. I'm Andrew Campbell with Real Broker. Don't gamble, call Campbell. If you're considering moving to Calgary, Alberta, don't hesitate to give me a call, send me a text, or shoot me an email. With my extensive knowledge of Calgary, no problem for me to find you the best neighborhoods that suit your needs, as well as the things that you're looking most for in a city. The Economic Intelligence Unit, the EIU, ranked Calgary as number 3 best city in the world to live in and number 1 in Canada. But is it really? Let's take a look at the reasons why or why not this might be true. Well, the first reason is Calgary is cheaper to live in than other major cities. Alberta has no provincial sales tax, and that makes a big difference. We only have GST, whereas other provinces in Canada all have the harmonized sales tax. Gasoline prices are quite a bit lower here than in other provinces.
Average gasoline prices across Canada as of April 2023 are BC 182.8, Newfoundland and Labrador 181.2, Atlantic provinces average 172.7, Manitoba 166.7, Quebec 162.8, Saskatchewan 160.1, Ontario 154.2, and Alberta, with the lowest prices, is at 143.7.
And lower house prices than the other major cities in Canada.
House prices in the 5 major cities in Canada as of March 2023 has Vancouver topping the list at 1.22 million. Greater Toronto area is just under 1.1 million. Ottawa at 631,000. Montreal 535,000. And Calgary comes in the lowest at just under 507,000. Plus, in Alberta, there is no land transfer tax, which can save you as much as $10,000 to $20,000.
Those are major reasons why Calgary is less expensive to live in than other major cities in Canada. This makes buying a home in Calgary attainable for many first-time home buyers. The down payment, as well as the price and your mortgage payments, are going to be substantially less than in other places in Canada. Jobs is another reason why many people are moving to Alberta. Calgary is leading the way, with 41% of the new jobs in Canada. Calgary's geographic location makes it one of the most desirable places in Canada to live.
Just 30 minutes west of the city is the small town of Bragg Creek that has a very western theme and a great place to visit. However, most people travel further down the road into the mountains to Elbow Falls, which is in the western section of Kananaskis Provincial Park. This is a great place for photos, but my favorite place is a bit further along at Forget-Me-Not Pond. This is a great place to come for a picnic and fun to float around or swim in the pond. On the way back, don't forget to stop at one of the great ice cream shops for a cone before heading back to the city. The larger section of Kananaskis that has many lakes and the Olympic ski area in Nikiska, where I was lucky enough to work at during the 1988 Winter Olympics. There is also a golf course, extensive bike paths, and a huge array of camping and picnic spots to enjoy. Our favorite is the Kananaskis Lakes area, with 2 large lakes that are great for boating, floating, and enjoying a barbecue while overlooking the lakes. Along the way, you can stop for a short hike to Black Shale Creek Suspension Bridge with its breathtaking views. You can continue along the roads to Canmore, which is at the entrance to the famous Banff National Park. Of course, everyone has heard of Banff National Park, and living just 75 minutes from the park entrance makes Calgary one of the most sought-after cities in Canada. If you're an outdoor enthusiast, or just like to see some amazing scenery, Banff is definitely one of Canada's most beautiful locations. With 3 major ski areas plus unlimited backcountry skiing possibilities, Banff National Park is a winter playground. Of course, the summers are when Banff really shines, with camping, hiking, sightseeing, and a huge variety of wildlife that you are guaranteed to see, if you know where to look. The Banff Hot Springs, with its incredible view of the surrounding mountains, is a great place to relax after a day of skiing, or just soak up the mineral water on a summer's afternoon. On the old highway from Banff to Lake Louise is Johnson's Canyon, an easy hike along the sheer cliffs on paved pathways with exceptional views and many photo opportunities. And just another 30 minutes down the road is Lake Louise, with its ski area and of course the lake, one of the most photographed places on earth. Although suffering from its own popularity, especially in the summer, it is a great place to come to enjoy, although you will never be alone. Just next to Lake Louise is Moraine Lake, which is now only accessible in the summer by local bus. The Lake Louise ski area is a great place to ski in the winter and hike around in the summer, although you will have to watch out for the many bears that call the area home. Within a day's drive of Calgary are many other mountain areas to explore. Radium Hot Springs, Peyto Lake, and the Columbia Glacier, although you might want to incorporate them into a week-long holiday using Banff as your base. With so many places to explore within a few hours of Calgary, Calgary is such a popular place to live and work. You will never get bored living here.
Okay, if you're not an outdoor enthusiast, Calgary may not be for you, but if you are, there's just so many things to enjoy outside and around Calgary. If you find my video interesting and valuable for anybody thinking about moving to Calgary, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. It helps me and it helps other people to find this video. Please leave a message in the chat as I read every message. One of the major draws to living in Calgary is that cold spells don't tend to last too long. We have something called a Chinook, which is a Chinook wind that comes in over the mountains and warms things up significantly. You may actually be surprised to know that Calgary has more sunshine hours than even a place like Arizona. Okay, maybe not so warm, but a lot of sunshine. Of course, there's lots to do here in the wintertime. There's lots of outdoor skating rinks, indoor skating rinks. The Olympic Oval at the University of Calgary is a great draw. There's also skiing at Canada Olympic Park. As well, Calgary has over 8,000 hectares of urban parks. Really enjoy getting out to the parks and enjoying walks along the river. Really is a great place to live. There are many parks in Calgary, more than I can go into in this video. Follow me on YouTube and I'll do a video about many of the different parks in Calgary, but I'll just touch on a few here. There's Prince's Island Park near downtown Calgary, where they have many outdoor festivals and events each year. There's Shoaldice Park, which is one of the best barbecue areas and tot lots in the city, not to mention free tennis and basketball courts. Bowness Park, with its safe children's wading pool and mini train, barbecue areas and tot lots in the summer, and 2 skating areas with fire pits in the winter. One of the biggest parks is Fish Creek Park. There you have many bike paths, there's a man-made lake there with a beach, horseback riding, and historic homestead homes. Nose Hill Park, on the north end of the city, is a huge park with a big off-leash area. In the southeast, Carburn Park has an off-leash area, skating, fishing, lots of wildlife. Pierce Estate Park, close to downtown, and Harvey Passage are very exciting places to go. And also, very close to downtown is the Inglewood Bird Sanctuary.
If you are a dog lover, you will definitely want to be close to one of the city's off-leash areas. Luckily, no matter where you live in the city, you will never be far from one of these parks, as Calgary boasts 157 off-leash areas for you to enjoy. However, you will notice that there are significantly more off-leash areas in the west and central areas of the city, which also have some of the largest parks. So you might want to consider these areas of the city if you have a dog.
Those are just a few of the parks in Calgary, but there are many more parks in all areas of the city, which I'll go into in another video. So please like and subscribe and follow me, and you can see other videos about all the different parks throughout the city. Well, of course, Calgary has great food and great entertainment. Of course, steaks, barbecues, ribs are all a big part of the Calgary cuisine. Calgary's culinary delights were featured in the Washington Post. Of course, you can't mention Calgary without thinking about the Western hospitality that Calgary has. Very friendly place and lots of events, especially the Calgary Stampede. Very popular in the first week in July. I've been every year. I just absolutely love it. Visitors from all over the world come to enjoy the great and sometimes bizarre food that are offered. Not to mention the rodeo, live music, rides, and a wide array of entertainment. Do I hear super dogs? Of course, Calgary has very good sports teams as well. The Calgary Flames, the Calgary Stampeders. You won't find more loyal and friendly fans at each event. Calgary has a lot of major roads, many of them called trails, keeping in the Western tradition of the Indian trails. The new Stony Trail Ring Road is now 90% complete and surrounds the whole city. Will be completed in 2024, but most of it is open now. This has made access to all areas of the city much faster. Of course, we have many other roads and highways through the city: Deerfoot Trail, Crowchild Trail, Glenmore Trail, McLeod Trail, very many places to travel that will get you from one place in the city to the other. Of course, we do have rush hour, as every city does, but the rush hour here tends to be not so bad, and you still can get from one place in the city to another in about 40 minutes. Rush hour, maybe the longest is an hour, but still substantially less traffic than other major cities in Canada. Now, one of the drawbacks of Calgary is the public transit system. Lots of buses, but the trains are still being built. The electric trains, the Calgary C train, also called the LRT, is coming, and it does get you from some places in the city to other places quickly, but it doesn't go everywhere yet. They are expanding it, but that's taking time. Now, I may be a bit biased, and I've lived away from Calgary for a number of years. Coming back to Calgary, I can sure appreciate how quickly you can get from one place to another. The infrastructure here is very good. The roads are very good. I can really appreciate why Calgary continually ranks as one of the best cities in the world to live in and the most affordable city in Canada. If you are considering moving to Calgary, Alberta, don't hesitate to give me a call, send me a text, or shoot me an email. Or leave a comment below. I read every comment and I'll get back to you as well. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. This not only helps me, but helps others find these videos as well about moving to Calgary, Alberta. And also you'll be notified of any new videos I have coming up. I look forward to seeing you again on my channel, Where to Live in Calgary, Alberta. Join me again next time.